we'd get away with it.
Can you tell me one more time, because I will record it and I'll post it.
The aircraft you see are examples of amateur built. There's a
People.
special exception in the government rules that if you build 51% of your airplane, you can license it and fly it. The only thing you cannot do is, I cannot use it for a commercial purpose. So if I take the little blue and white one here, I could charge you $50 to fly you to Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
If I have one of these, I can fly you to Cincinnati, but I can't charge you. So
It's a personal use, more of a
it's
personal
use. But I can do everything in that airplane that I can in that airplane.
Wow.
My landing control built. I can go to Chicago and land.
No, but it looks very small. How it will go to Chicago?
2 seats.
No,
And
but
he's got about 4.5 hours of fuel, and that one will cruise about 150 miles an hour.
Okay. How much gallon it will hold?
I don't know what size
Approximately.
tanks he took. Probably most of these will hold. We never fill them up with gallons. As I said, usually when we fly, we don't care. We care about weight. And jets particularly don't cover gallons. They fill it up and they judge their fuel use by how many pounds an hour they burn. And the pounds an hour they burn is based on how fast they're going to go, how high they're going to fly. It's a complex calculation. We actually use a computer to tell us the point. This one might actually say, which is usually why you don't see, nobody cares. Except his range is 440 miles.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So I would imagine he's probably carrying about 50 to 60 gallons,
Oh, okay, that's great.
U.S. gallons of fuel.
Yeah.
What you usually have to do is you figure your fuel, because a gallon of gasoline weighs 6 pounds. So
Okay.
you have to calculate how much do you weigh, how much junk are you taking with you, and then how much fuel have you put on board. That tells you how long you can fly.
Okay. In the past, people use airplane only for delivering the mails. Right? After the World War One.
After World War I, one of those we used overnight. We had overnight mail delivery from New York to Atlanta, which we really don't have today. We used to do it, but they flew dedicated routes with mail bags from city to city, and then they would distribute it out. And we started doing airliners today. We fly the mail in airliners.
Yes.
So as Delta goes between a stop, the post office will take it out and they have a cargo box. They put the mail in it and fly it, and pay the airline to fly the mail instead of having individuals. Now, every night, except for Saturday night,
FedEx.
they
use
fly
that.
freights, but we have companies that actually fly checks.
What does it mean?
Checks, like you write at a bank.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because to get your money, the checks have to be exchanged. The bank has to get the paper check within 3 days.
Oh.
So what they do is they collect them at central distribution points. They put them in a bag, and then they take a jet and fly them to the next distribution bank so that they can be presented within the 3 days to the bank. They may clear it electronically. The computer says you wrote a check for $150, and they'll hold that out of your account. But it's not really paid till that piece of paper arrives at your bank that you wrote the check off, and then J.C. Penney's gets paid.
Okay. That's great. That's great.
So it's just a funny way we do business.